Yet another INFJ Awakening video. The topic for today is men talk about ideas, women talk about men. That is a universal fact. That is one of the human nature facts, okay? That is a given. See that soy boy? So many of them out here, man. So many soy boys out here in California. Still here until I get the fuck out of here on April, you know. It's coming April. I flip my finger over on California, land of simps. And I'm finally free. Finally getting the hell up out of here, you know. And no more stress on myself. And the stress comes mostly from people who are fake, okay? As you know, from the perspective of an INFJ, the INFJ knows if somebody's being fake, you know. The INFJ looks at people who are fake as a threat. Because that's fakeness is a deceit, okay? It's a form of deceit. And this is universal among humans. What I'm talking about is the title of this video. Men talk about ideas, women talk about men. You know, assuming that the man that I'm talking about is a real man. Not a pseudo, not a mangina, not a soy boy. Okay? These soy boys, you need to consider these men as emasculated Decepticons, okay? The emasculated Decepticons. And they are the real enemies here, man. Okay? They are the ones who support feminism, which is really Satanism. There is no discrimination. There is no, you know, discrimination against women. I don't see that in the workplace at all. I've been working for a long freaking time, 9 years in the military, several years in the civilian sector, several years in the, well, actually several months in the government. Okay, and it's, you know, I don't see it. What I see is the opposite. What I see is the exact same opposite, man. It's freaking, the dude usually is being told to lift heavy stuff, okay? If something heavy needs to be lifted, they always wait for the man, even if there's like 5 or 6 women in there. Oh, just wait for the man, wait for the man. It's what they say, you know. They want to wait for you to come in so they can lift a table or something. So you're gonna lift the table for them, is what I mean, you know. It's all about like not working, okay. For them it's all about relaxing and this and that, and little do they know a sedentary lifestyle is what actually ages you. Okay? This is what's gonna age you. And this is the reason why your environment dictates your mood, okay, your overall mood. It's an epidemic. There's an epidemic of shitty drivers out here. You know, even the ambulance are shitty drivers. I've encountered the ambulance driver one time, and he was he had his siren on, and I was letting him go. Okay, there was like a stop sign. I stopped on the stop sign. I told him to go. I pointed at him, and I pointed at his siren. You know, I took my freaking sunglasses off, and I started yelling at his ass. I'm like, "Go, motherfucker! Like, you're the fucking ambulance here, you know." These people are stupid. They're not even competent at their jobs, man, and they're being hired, you know. So it's all about favoritism. It's all about this state right here. California is one big satanic state, man. It's like anti-male, you know. It's on purpose, anti-male on purpose, and it really, you know, really favors bitches, man. And adding, you know, into that is what I noticed with my aunts. Okay, since I grew up with my aunts and all that, they're single women, man. They're single conservative women who are stuck up and hate men. Okay, they're man haters, but they're just on the quote unquote Republican side of the equation. Okay, on the conservative side of the equation. So these motherfuckers are way worse than the liberal feminists, because you know why? I told you about overt and covert narcissism before. Okay, think of it this way. Okay, like liberal feminists, you see them out in the open. Okay, you know, you can predict them, you can avoid them. Okay, but these motherfuckers, they're fucking covert. So you can't really tell until you are close to them, until you're freaking, you know, they are already your friends and shit like that. See what I'm saying? You're not gonna find out until it's too late, until you committed to them. Like, you know, for example, they'll invite you to a fucking church or fucking celebration or fucking some shit, you know. Then all of a sudden you're doing favors for them and shit. They start with small favors. This is how satanic covert narcissists operate. Female satanic, you know, covert narcissists operate. You know, and females, they have their own Mason out here, man. Look that up. Do your research. You think it's just men who fucking have a Masonry, who have a Freemasonry? There's also women who have Freemasonry out here. It's the fucking simps and the fucking feminists and shit. The soy boys and these lesbians, okay? Well, not lesbians, but they're kind of like the soy boy version of a woman, okay? They're really lesbian, but you know, they don't want to tell you that they're lesbian. They still wanna benefit from being a woman and shit. Stupid motherfuckers, man. So, you know. There's too many fucking demons, too many Satanists out here in California, man. You know, that's why if you're a man, you're a single, straight man, you're a bachelor, I don't care how good, you know, how attractive that salary is, okay? How attractive it is to you. The reason why women cower out here, they freaking, they lump up, they populate out here in California, is because the whole system, you know, bends over backwards to them and shit. And you can tell too, you can tell by the dudes that you meet here, they're fucking, they don't talk like men, they don't talk like masculine and shit. It's always about manipulation with these bitches, man. It's always about manipulation, you know. So, toxic women, okay? I'm talking about toxic women. I'm not talking about women who are not toxic. I'm talking about toxic women. See how fucked up that driver is? Not paying attention, being a fucking simp. That's what it does to you. It creates accidents and shit. Watch this. There's a fucking stop sign right there. Look at this motherfucking Honda right here. Dumb motherfucker, man. That's what causes accidents and shit. So you're seeing, I'm not making this shit up, okay? This is 100% honesty. You never hear politicians talk like this. You never hear fucking your priest, your preacher. They never talk about your reality. I talk about your fucking reality, okay? See, not paying attention. piece of shit motherfucker, man. It's a fucking road, and the motherfucker keeps walking and shit. I would have ran his fucking ass over. If I was a drunk, deranged driver, I would have swerved and fucking sandwiched his ass right there. It would have been a fucking, burger patty or some shit. Not paying attention when you gotta pay attention because there's bad drivers out here in California, He ain't gonna stop for that stupid shit. Like, who the fuck does he think he is, man? He better be thankful that I have a good reaction time. Look at that shit. Standing around like a fucking idiot. Again, if I'm drunk, if I'm a deranged fucking drugged up driver, which is very common nowadays, those motherfuckers would have been casualties, man. I'm keeping it real. Man. If you've ever been in California, East LA, Glendale, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Fucking drugs, guns, You think there's gun control in Glendale? They have fucking automatic weapons, bro. Go drive. Okay, you don't believe me? Go drive in East LA right now if you're here in California. Go drive up there. See, tell me how safe it is, okay? Tell me how safe it is right there. And why are the Bank of America ATMs inside of a box? Like a celluloid, freaking bulletproof, aquarium looking box, okay? Why are they inside of that thing? See, those motherfuckers are still there, man. Fucking, I'm telling you, this soy boy shit, this fucking man bun, fucking mustache, It's not just fucking conservative versus liberal and shit like that. That's bullshit. That's fucking duality. These motherfuckers are actually conforming. And conformity on a man, indicates weakness. It indicates insecurity. That motherfucker has some kind of insecurity inside of him. That's why they conform. That's why they follow. There's no law that says you should fucking grow a man bun. There's no law that says, you should be a carnivore or you should be a vegan. You should be a like this, like that. Whatever happened to fucking real freedom and shit? Whatever happened to the freedom that I'm fucking fighting for as a veteran out here in America? You just threw that shit away and you turned yourself into a fucking communist. You turned yourself into a fucking Satanist and shit. You submit to fucking Satan. That's what it is. That's what most of these Californians do. They just submit to whatever fucking, whatever famous jibber jabber is out there, man. They can't think for themselves. You see what I'm saying? And if you ask, this is the main thing that, they have a hive mind and they're demonic and shit. When you ask them why do you do that? Why do you do? They can't tell you why and shit. They get offended. See, they get offended, man. They fucking, what the fuck do you mean? Blah 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? They get defensive as fuck, and you're just asking why they do the things they do. Had they ever thought about like, oh, maybe I should tell this guy, or get this guy on my side of the equation, I should explain to this guy what I mean by blah blah blah, this and that, why I'm growing a man bun, why I'm eating soy, why I'm emasculating myself, You see what I'm saying? It's fucking illogical and shit. Even if I put them on the logic side of the equation, just like I did right now, it still sounds fucking ridiculous, man. Both sides, conservative and liberal, they need to get the fuck out of Washington, man. Fuck them both. Both are demons, man. Get them out of there, And maybe I'll fucking come back here or stay here in America if you do that, okay? Do that one thing, fucking get rid of the fucking soy boys. This is why I told you in the previous video, get rid of them. They're either gonna be gay or they're gonna be straight. Don't fucking deceive me. Don't be fucking trying to do this Satanist shit. Simon, what the fuck is Simon, man? Like, you seriously like This motherfucker popped out of the woodwork, out of nowhere. Is a quote unquote a fucking realtor and has his own show on fucking TV. Judging, if you look at the latest America's Got Talent fucking finals video, they chose his song, his favorite song, fucking "We Are the Champions." You know why he likes that song? Because he's a fucking faggot, man. He's a fucking fairy faggot. Just like fucking Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury is a fucking faggot, man. Freddie Mercury is a fucking soy boy. I don't give a damn if you like him or not. If you like him, that you're a fucking soy boy too. You're a faggot too. See what I'm saying? I keep it real, man. 2020. 2020 and 2020 vision. Okay? And then some people will come out and like, oh, I'm gonna tell YouTube you're making fun of gays and shit. No, I'm just telling you to fucking come out. Okay, if you're gay, just come out as gay. Don't fucking hide behind the closet. Don't try to trick women into thinking that you're a straight man and buy them and shit and fucking use money to fucking lure them into you. That's fucking bullshit, man. What these demons want to do, I know what these demons want to do. They want to be men and they want to be women at the same time. They wanna be with the men and they want to be with the women. It's fucking greed. It's fucking sick in the head. These motherfuckers are sick in the head. They're fucking greedy, and that's the reason why they want to fucking breed with men and breed with women. They want to have sex with men. They want to have sex with women. That's what it is and shit, man. It came from Satanism. Research Satanism and the relationship of Satanism in California. You'll see that it comes from San Francisco and shit, man. It comes from fucking San Francisco, bro. Look it up. Anton LaVey, motherfucker. I'm gonna let you do your research and find this out. I already know what I'm talking about, so I'm not gonna, I want to quiz you on this, and I want you to actually look at this shit and look at how it's affecting society nowadays. Okay? My point is this: we were perfectly fine in the past, before this fucking conservative, before this liberal shit. If you look at U.S. history, okay, after we got rid of that fucking slavery bullshit, everything was perfectly going straight in a straight line, and blacks and whites are in peace with each other, even though they're still segregated. Okay, right after the segregation, there's a boom. Okay, there's a boom in the economy. After they desegregated the blacks and everybody, colored people, okay, with the whites, once they started integrating in colleges and high school, that's when a boom came in. Okay, that's when the economy went up. And then when these fucking political wars kicked in, the fucking Vietnam War, the fucking World War II, the World War I and shit, that's when this fucking economy tanked down and shit. That's when the bankers got rich. That's when the fucking 1% got fucking created and shit, man. Again, look up history. Look up fucking history, man. I'm not making this shit up. I've taken history in high school and in college. You can look that up. Follow the money. That's why they say follow the money, man. You follow the money, okay, you're gonna figure out who's in control, who really has the power here. Okay. And don't count on women to save you. In 2020, don't count on women to save you. It doesn't matter how rich she is, man. She still have that mindset, okay? A woman is always following somebody. Look it up, okay? Look it up. Look at their videos. Look at the type of videos they make. Look at the type of information they put out on Facebook. That's a reflection of what she likes and shit, man. What she does, And then these fucking career women, these fucking they're kind of like soy boys in a way, but they're actually lesbians, but they don't want to come out as lesbian because they're gonna get shamed or some shit. And also they want to benefit from being a woman and being a lesbian and shit. Okay, they pussy whip you, they fucking emasculate you, they put you underneath them so you can serve them and shit. They exert their power, the quote unquote power in their leadership position. And then at the same time, they don't want to get married for shit. These motherfuckers are control freaks and shit, man. What they did is right after the feminism thing happened, we have a surplus of these pseudo women, okay, pseudo women who are actually, closet lesbians. We have a large number of them, and then they sent men to go die in war. The real men who go die in war, who are brave, who are courageous, who are patriotic, the real men, the creative men. They send them to die in war, in World War I, in World War II, in Vietnam, in Iraq, in Afghanistan. So we got like 5 or 6 or even 8 generations of that shit. Okay, going on, and now what they're doing is they're trying to the leftover men, the pseudo men that were left over. The sons of the people that died in wars and shit. They want to convert them into this LGBTQ shit, so they're easily controlled. An emasculated man is very easily controlled. Okay, con and trolled. Okay, con and troll. That's what it is. So I want you to analyze this and really, be aware of what's happening in your society, because it's going to affect you. It doesn't matter if you're in the military. It doesn't matter if you're in the private sector. Whether you're working or you're not. Whether you're employed or unemployed, or retired, or living on pension or something like that. It's going to affect you, man, because it's the whole environment. It's what's surrounding you. Okay. And this shit is not normal. It's fucking once you leave America, once you go to Brazil, to the Philippines, to Russia, even Russia, Europe, it's no longer like this. Okay, it's no longer fucking passive aggressive, covert narcissistic vibe and shit. That's no longer there and shit. And Winston Wu is right about that. Black American Expat is right about that, and other YouTubers. Okay, I can't mention them all here. Okay. MGTOW Expat, Chris Cantu, they're all right about that shit. About fucking toxic. Toxic people here in America and shit, man. Both men and women. It's not just women, it's also men and shit. These manginas, okay? These pseudo beings and shit. Fucking submissive motherfuckers, man. Submissive sheeple. And to conclude this video, that is human nature, okay? That is male nature. Male nature is to talk about ideas, because generally speaking, okay, general population of men, I mean, we're not all fucking serial killers. We're not criminals, okay? I don't have any fucking criminal record. Okay, I'm masculine. I practice martial arts. I play sports, okay? I'm active all the way through my 30s and all the way to my 40s and 50s, if in the future and shit like that. So, and I'm being treated like shit right here in California, So it doesn't really matter where you go, man. For me, it's better just like overseas and shit like that, but because it's way different. I'm telling you, man. It's even if you're just watching these videos, like people overseas, like traveling and shit like that, you can tell the vibe from the people is way different, man. Way different than here, So I'm gonna leave you with that in this video. Peace out.